Failtomancer. We could also go for a little psychic seedling. Kind of have the bears be a front line that are constantly healing themselves, and then build a forest behind them. Alright, Hemocorruptor is always part 1. BDN. There's my B, there's my D. The gun spell. BM. Alright, translocation doesn't help, I doesn't help, ritual doesn't help, lightning doesn't help. Glad you know where your D is. Always be thinking about where you want your D to go next. This is a pretty straightforward and easy floor. Two more spawners, no! How many casts does it take to kill? Out of my way, scrub. Do it, hit me. Visu! Thank you for that follow and welcome. You like the Rift Wizards? Alright, in 3 turns you're gone. Pure unadulterated greed. Oh, an N and a D. Also an N and a D. Bomber, blood. Hornet, kobold, werewolf. I guess the double Ds over here are more desirable to me. There's my D and my N, my B and my M, and then just throw this in there for funsies. Oh, right. I don't have venom bears. Whoops. Still need to do that part. I made a mistake. I was so excited. Yeah, we gotta buy bear. There we go. All right, now we have bears that are capable of doing healing loops. I want all the N's you could possibly give me, game. The letter N is all I care about. Or I guess a nature tome I wouldn't say no to. You got me there. Nature tomes are pretty sweet. There's an N with regeneration aura or psychic seedling. Another nature tome, though. What did we learn? Nature Shaman is the scariest motherfucker on the map. And he's hanging out with a bunch of bag of bugs? No. 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 This is where I would keep my venom bears, if I had any. So, absolutely not. We're not doing the Yeti Shaman while he's standing surrounded by bugs. That's gonna be so many sorrows. I have enough sorrows in my life, thank you very much. More than enough sorrows. A bunch of fairies. Bear, bear. 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 And another bear. Alright, Unstoppable Bear Army, good work. Stonefish have a new look these days. There's an N. And again, only Slaz is technically immune to poison here. And the Myco Beast, but we could solve these problems. You're kind of problematic. Shoot the bear instead, please. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna hit you for 9 physical damage. No, I'm not. Bear directly in front of you. Whew. That's why we hang on to a bear. I loved your Rift Wizard 1 videos. It really helped me get through all the achievements. Hope everything's going well. How's it going, Chonky? I'm glad you enjoyed. Now we gotta do the same thing for 3. Luminous threads. Chaos Blood Arcane Conjuration. Do I just go for another tome for our bears? Well, let's consider this floor. Bone Wizard's immune, Bad Apple's immune, Giant Sack of Filth is not immune, I don't think. Nope, he is immune. And Spike Beasts. And a bunch of slimes. No, I don't want to go there. So it's really, do we want a book? And UT, which is just a helpful component. I think I re-roll here. I think on this one, though, Kettleman? Yep. Gotta do it again, but better. H-E, H-E. There's an N. This hateful little bastard, but... Alright, job's done. With him poisoned, we're pretty much all set. So Psychic Sealing costs 3, and then 9 more. I'm thinking I want some trees to help out. Oh, look at him healing through it all. Oh, Slash. There you go, buddy. Didn't realize you wanted to be poisoned. That's on me. I held on to my one emergency bear just in case, but we didn't need him. I have 2 ends, which is excellent. I can get a 3rd end. All right. Contagion Corpse, we only need 1 more D. I feel like Contagion Corpse could be a lot of fun. Mother of God! Anonymous Gifter is doing it again! I don't know who you are, Anonymous Gifter, but thank you very much. Much appreciated. Everybody enjoy your subscriptions, all of your various emotes. I will be bringing some Rift Wizard 3 emotes up on Sunday, I think. Like this weekend, I'll be making a few. So look forward to those. This Anonymous Gifter. I don't know if you're the same one from the other day, but thank you all the same. Making a sigil so we get extra rifts might make it easier to find more ends in the future. But then we're spending 2 ends just for the chance to find more in the future. It's probably not worth it. But Quillstaff, as always, is a good one. Earth Troll armor is very strong. Wound Rot. Man, I really want Venomancer's Vial. I think that is more important than most of the other stuff. So 1 more D. I need a D. But the fact that there's an N here makes me want to look at this one first. We know the Seer and the Eyeballs are immune. $52 is a lot of charges. Heck yeah, it is. I might go with Rebuke. That way if someone hits me, they just get poisoned right away. I do like Dancing Shrew. Problem is, I want to get rid of this bastard. Yeah, let's reroll in the hopes we can get a dark. NB. There's... Oh, but Idol of Rebirth is such a bummer. I guess we could, like, bum rush the idol. Like, this could be the first thing we focus on. The other enemies aren't that bad. He says, looking at all the Myco beasts. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because Psychic Seedling. Psychic Fields. I'm gonna live down here. That Spike Beast just did such a helpful thing for us. Yes. This calls for yes, the trees are growing through the level. Like, the bottleneck doesn't matter. Oh, I have a chest. There you go. Is that a lady eating a giant piece of meat? I think it is. All right, it's time for that bone collector's screwed. That's right. Getting trapped in brain trees where the despawn rate was increased. At some point, we're gonna have to do a mass infected brain. But rapid evolution is just so good here. We just want to grab that. Arcane word holy. Wait, what did I come here for? Came here for the D, right? Can I finally make... Venomancer's Vial? Thank God. Alright, well first look ahead and see. Because if we can find Mithril Ore before we make it, that would be so good. So good. A letter N and a letter N. Either of these floors is fine. Let's see. Idle Frailty. Executioners and Rotting Phoenixes are the problem children of that floor. And then we have... Werewolves are fine, Minotaurs are fine, Ice Drakes are fine, Fenrir's fine. Just a slime soul idol is annoying. Yes, and I could set up shop behind the slime soul idol. Well, this is where I live. I think we're gonna be okay. The crab's like, I think something's going on up there, but I'm not sure what. Should I be worried? Have I been? We've talked about it on stream, but like, college I went to and worked for announced its closure, so sudden loss of job and loss of community has been very depressing. Yesterday, just coincidentally reading one of the, like, just it's an automated email that they send out to like staff and faculty, and it was just automatically sent out with nothing in it because no one works there right now. I was in kind of a bad mood yesterday. I like that this, yeah, he makes his own slime on death. It's his last contribution. But feeling better today. Like, the crab is very efficiently eating my bears, but the trees are legion. The trees are legion. Cleanse debuffs, half HP. You know that pain? Yeah. I appreciate that, gentleman skeleton. I appreciate that. Where'd that one werewolf come from? How is he still sticking around? This feels like another job for... Whoom. Yeah. I mean, Rot Gaze is a very nice grab here. Okay, double letter N's. Dissolution Shrine. No, double letter N's is definitely the way to go. I'm at 5 N's. I think it's time. It is time. We definitely want Venomancer's Vial. So a D and a D. And an N. And save the case. They have a home later. All things in life have an equal and opposite outcome. Yep. Like, on the one hand, it's kind of neat having a forced upon me opportunity to, like, focus on stream and focus on the YouTube. So I've been putting a bit more effort on all this stuff. But at some point, I'm probably gonna have to figure out another job. I'm just not looking forward to that part. Another letter K. There's something with 2 Ks and 2 Ns I wanted. Yes, when poison's inflicted. Yeah. Hallucinogenic spore staff would be real nice. We're in a nice spot right now. I hope so, Tekken. I hope so. But 2 more letter N's is just too good to pass up. N's are hard. We want to take them when we can find them, right? A D and E. I want a acidifier. Let's hold on to 1 N for acidifier. That way I don't have to, like, go out there and shoot constantly. You can shoot my poison sting? With no cooldown, huh? Alright, Earth and Sentinel. That's a 7 cost. We might keep that one in mind. That sounds nice. Miasma would be nice too, huh? Doesn't require line of sight. Has good range. Not be blinded by the bogus of misfortune. It's the hard part. And that's all magic is. Like, obviously magic, we have all this fun myth and legend, but, like, actual, like, mystics, like, Arthur Crowley and all those folks, if you ever actually sit down and read what they wrote, magic is really just a series of rituals you do to change how you perceive the world. Like, it's all just motivation. It's about motivating yourself and turning bad things into opportunities. So in a way, if you want to do magic, you just gotta, like, convince yourself that misfortunes in your life are just challenges for you to overcome. Oh, thanks, Tegan. If I can't see you, you can't see me. Magic! Like, magic is just changing perspective. Like, real world's mysticism is just changing your perspective. I mean, we probably want quill staff. With 3 ends, we can make something here. Obviously, venom spit would help my boys out. Venom spit's probably a good idea. But we can do spawning venom. I want spawning venom. Let's do spawning venom first. That being said, Crowley. Oh, what? Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's a collectible card, mate. Ah. I mean, I say it often, but I don't say it often enough, but I love our community and I appreciate everybody here. It's always a joy hanging out. I thought Magic was a Sonic OC. I'm being a little too greedy right now. Like, I need to spend some of my things, but I don't want to because it was so hard to get this stuff. All right, I want you. Except that one guy. You know who you are, yeah. Screw that guy. You know what? Minion health is a big one for us. Alright, I'm gonna make this first, and then we'll go and find what we're looking for. Toss an ism in there. I think spider spawning will be the next thing. Alright, we definitely want to go here. I think I can make my spider spawning right the heck now. Screw you too! C and I could save this one actually. You know what? Yeah. Giant bear. Giant bear. You are a scary feller. Give him something to focus on over there. No longer immune to poison. Right? I love the new style of Rift Wizard 3. I think it's real good. Letting that guy just fight forests down there. While I plant a few more. Change is scary. Ain't that the truth, brother? Yeah, look at those damage loops. As long as they can't one-shot my bears. It's just an instant loop. It looks so head empty, yeah. The spark spirits and the flame spirits do look very like... What? What are we doing? I need folks in the Discord. What enemy or character sprites are your favorites that you would like to see as emotes? Clown bro? Alright, this is like, we know we have one. Let's go ahead and just, Fuel. I do need D's and E's. Alright, we're halfway there now. Yeah, Earthen Sentinel for free is somewhat tempting because they could shoot our poison sting. Oh yeah, acidifier. DE! We gotta get a DE. Those huge tracts of land. Wow. That's pretty good. How much damage does Seal Fate do again? I can't remember. 3 shields, though. Oh my god. If I land here... He has 3 shields. We're gonna be drowning in sorrow. Absolutely not. See? This is what we have, like, we're learning. We're learning. We gotta remember to stop and think, like, what's gonna just completely screw us? Beeline for Spider Spawn and Venom Spit. Those are important. Medieval drawings of rabbits fighting snails, yeah. It's like a cross between medieval art style and, like, magical chalkboard. You can pick his shields, break his shields, and then pick the thing up. At the distance he is... I would need to... It would be a bit of a... It would be a slog. Gaze him down. That's true. The risk reward here is I'm getting a fairly common letter combo of D and E. Like, we could just get this in another floor. Earthen Sentinel saves us, what, 3 spell points. But we could... The problem is, if we kill anyone else before he dies, we have to fight sorrows. A lot of sorrows. Yeah, like, this is not worth it. Is it doable? Probably. I think we could probably make that happen. But definitely not worth it. Let's reroll. I need a D and an E. Here's an E. There's an SE. And there's a DE again. This particular DE has no line of sight to speak of, but the stonefish might change that for us. Much better. Goddamn it, don't move me. You're dark immune. Owie. Crap, his phylactery's all the way over there. That's Shrew, making it seem like he could hit me from anywhere. You have a 1-turn cooldown. Oh god, I hit the wrong button. $19 health. Scary man's gun. Oh, lordy, you can get right around the corner, huh? God damn you! Stupid jerks. Ah. Safe and sound. No worries. Huh. One more E, and I can get Woad Weird online. The nice thing about Woad Weird is, while my giant bears aren't going to do a lot of damage, Hemocorruptor and Venomancer's Vial are in fact how we're doing most of our damage. But I'm here for Acidifier first. DE with an N, and you could have a nice S here. Can I get 2 more E's? Another D. There's my D. Another Nature Tome. Oh, it's kind of horrible, though. Actually... doesn't have burrowing, isn't immune to poison. Doesn't have burrowing, isn't immune to poison. Doesn't have burrowing, isn't immune to poison. One annoying bastard who we can zerg down right away because he's in the one spot I want to start. The problem's getting frozen by fools. But no one can do that to me except for... No one can do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just, And of course he made a run. God damn it. Don't get distracted, bears. We need you out there, fighting. I will make a forest behind you. Oh, yeah. Perfect starting position. Boop-a-doop-boop. Nature Tome. All right, just 2 E's. Oh, it's an artist. Let's see, it's gold drakes, fire drakes. That's true, I can... Time to load a dab. This one's going out to all the wizards. I'll have my edible later. Chance to randomly teleport. Earth Shaper is pretty fun too. Might actually go with miasma, just to get a lot of poison going out in the world. Because once I have this online, I'm going there just for companions. We don't need companions. We need the letter E twice. Another nature tome. Don't want to be frozen. Gold drakes, death chill, chimeras. Can't actually freeze me, huh? We need this frailty to go away. I'm not totally immune to poison at the moment. Ah. 63 health. Maybe a little healing for me. Well, first. Alright, thank God, with the dragon out of the way. I have to get ready to plant trees right away. Yeah, get them, bears. Did I just take damage? A furnace hound's AoE managed to do 1 damage to me. No, so my bears got trapped. The forest outpaced them. Does a bear poop in the runs? Is that the name of the... Does a bear poop in the woods run? We got woods, we got bears, and we reduce everything to poop. I want those E's. Double E. That's very nice. Pillar of Bones sucks. There's a lot to dislike here. And I have to pee. BRB. I want to be careful we don't throw the run because of greed. And this seems like the kind of floor where we'd be throwing the run because of greed. So let's think about it. We have giant skulls, immune to poison. We have elf lightning artists who could hit us with chain lightning through everybody else on the stage. Dream hags are able to do aether swap, which means I won't be able to be secure in a position. Pillar of Bones, making bone shamblers everywhere, who are themselves immune to poison and is immune to poison. What's going on, lady? 3 days until your birthday? Ooh, almost happy birthday. So Sunday? Sunday's your birthday? And a dragon mage is going to make a bunch of dragons that are going to be annoying to fight. Old Thunderbones also making bone shamblers that are immune to poison. So even though I really want the E and the E there, that is a bad place. Are you excited for your birthday? A free miasma. $200 dark damage. My bear has 113 health. That's a one-shot on my bears. Came up to hang out? Oh, nice. Immune to poison. Immune to poison. God damn you. Immune to poison. Alright, this floor is much better. I hate sun mages. I'm liking it quite a bit. How you doing, Audrey? Alright, we need to make our bears have a lot more health, I guess. Nature Staff helps, and Amber Cube helps. Like, I really want to get this online, like, really badly. But making our minions healthier is pretty important. Isn't there a thing that, like, increases the max health of slimes? Max HP. Max HP. Living ore. Alright, macrophagic mask. That might be part of how we do what we're trying to do here. I need a Z. And an N. And a B. So that's gonna help our bears get more health. Because Reapers doing 200 is a little scary. Can't remember what the bear's max health was prior to our various things. It's like 75, I want to say. If we can give them some resistance, that's the next step as well. Yeah. As much as I want to do Woad Weird, we gotta focus on keeping everything going. Y'all are crabs. Actually, I'm a twin, thank you. Pains me to do it, but we gotta do it. Alright, back to collecting the letter N's. So, this place sucks, but theoretically more survivable than most. Oh, it's definitely gonna blow over here. Alright, get the bears as far away from me as I can and then start the forest. Fly swarms near everybody. If you would receive the poison status or take poison damage, you instead gain a charge. Could have done this instead, but... most of the people you know are twins? That's wild. Felling all foes is just a mandatory addition. Go get them, bears. Jesus Christ, bears, come back. Why is he gotta be over here all the time? That's why I planted trees. Huh. Good golly. My condolences. Alright, N's, E's, N's, E's. Knees. I need knees. Please, sir. Like, look at all the stuff I have. I can't do anything with it. Wild how important E and N are. There's an E. There's an N. I already got it. I already got it. Damn. So we could take an N here or E here. That is a truly hateful floor. The eyeballs... we can remove all the eyeballs fairly quick. Alright, With Rot Gaze, 2 casts, the eyeballs are gone. Because they'll be taking poison damage between my casts. I'll get the spawner started too. There are some bears out there and get healing aura online. Some trees. This is a doable floor. It's a little bit less desirable. Yeah, no, this is the one. Mr. Moonman. All right, you're all poisoned. Oh, we've ripped in some wizards, yes we are. Okay. Death Defiance. Regeneration aura. Honestly, getting a dagger online would probably be really strong. I always wanted to, but it doesn't. Be so nice if it did, though. Idol of Undeath is hurting me. Pretty sure they got it. Oh, through Enchanter's Boon. Yeah, we can't do it in this one, but I see what you mean. We have to cost 20 SP. Worth it. Rot Gaze is a sorcery. You're a sorcery. Sorcery it is. The final dagger. Yeah, it's got a letter N. That'll be nice. Ooh, another E though. Ooh, an evolution shrine. All right, Flame Blade kind of makes my choice for me, I think. The amount of shrews present makes me very uncomfortable. It's a knife with some dirt on it. It'd be so nice, though. Put it on my dagger. I think this is a fairly doable floor. Shrews aren't that scary. Mr. Clancy! How's it going there, Mr. Clancy? Were you playing routine? Yeah, with the walls positioned as they are, I'm just gonna spam my bears out there and then make it so they come back to life. You finished it yesterday. Well done. My bears are doing fine. Alright, I need to regen here. Tell Abe to play Mecha Commune. Yeah, play Mecha Commune. It's a lot of fun. You can play with us. Alright. Oh, I got White Knuckle. I'm gonna be playing it, during a Summerween. I'll do like a week of horror games. I hate that they can hit me through the wall. They're going around the corner there for splash damage. Remove some of the chaff. Alright. I just want to get a bunch of tree sprouts going so they can come back to life if they die. Propagate them through the level. And now we're just gonna gaze on everyone. Remove their poison resistance. I'm healing for 5 more turns. It's just Shrew and Bones left. Not scary now. Anyway, everyone here. By now, I believe you know Mr. Clancy. We've played many games together. Good friend. You should definitely be checking him out. What were you playing today? You weren't playing routine. Right, White Knuckle. White Knuckle and probably Slay the Spire 2, I would guess. And for those of you that just got here, if somehow you don't know me, that's weird. Solid alibi. This guy has 0 memory. My brain is locked in right now. There are a lot of new enemies that were added between my playtesting and early access. And so yesterday I just kept on finding a new thing and then dying. So today I'm paying close attention. So we had a really good chain lightning fireball run, and now we're doing the Failtomancer challenge, which is why I'm green. But I'm Chris here to Shake the Box. If you are looking at this game and you're like, I don't know what's going on, there's a pinned video at the top. It will teach you how to play this game as if you were a newborn babe. Alright, I may have made a small mistake in that I grew my forest and now my bears are trapped in here with me. Thankfully, Shrew is not immune to arcane damage and my forest will kill him. I am doing a build where I make a living forest that shoots psychic beams out and bears that heal whenever poison happens. And they poison when they attack. Yeah, we bullied the hell out of him. That said, I know I was saving up for a very important thing, but this is gonna be a big deal. So we want the Flame Blade Fragment in here. And then one of our Ds and one of our Ns. They have the worst bed breath, yeah. Braintree's got you. I worship the Braintrees. Yes. Dark spells and equipment gain 6 damage. Nature spells and equipment gain 6 damage. So we're now doing 18 physical damage with our poison sting, and we apply 30 turns of poison. The poison itself now does 17 damage per turn, thanks to this dagger having the flame blade fragment on it. And Rotgaze now does 16 dark damage to everyone in line of sight, and does 9 turns of poison and necrosis. So that was a big deal. That craft was a huge damage swing for us. And poison's now insane. I mean, a duplicate Venomancer's Vial. When's the raffle end? At the end of the stream today, so probably in like 4 or 5 hours. Hold on. If we make a duplicate of Vial Dagger, that's adding 12 damage to Venomancer's Vial. And this will apply to all of our Dark and Nature spells. We want to duplicate the Vile Dagger. Duplicate Vile Dagger would be nuts. Anamiki's a little scary, though. Anamiki is a scary one. You ever figure your Blood Bolt spell? Yeah. I didn't finish with it. I still need to do it again. But like, I'm pretty sure I got what I need for it to be a good run at this point. Yeah, this is an unfortunate floor. You're having trouble making a freeze build work. And I'm going with Prismatic Beam. Give everything the stink eye. Like, we have some good tools right now, so this is not like a completely out there grab. The problem is that Aether Swap is going to be very scary. But for John, because I'm in a challenge mode, I can't help you as well, because normally I would just like whip this out and be like, boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. But for me, when I'm trying to plan a build, there's 2 directions I like to think of it. There's either broad, where when you're planning your run, I focus on like, I want to do 2 schools, fire and ice, and then I focus on what they share in common. Fire, ice, most of them are going to be sorcery. So my wish list of equipment is scaling, defense, synergy. On the scaling end, you know, sorcery wand, fire wand, ice wand, anything that improves all of their damage. Try and get as much overlap as you can. Defense, get something that's going to give you shields or let you regen health. If you're doing ice, there's really good synergy. That is, like, go with the Boreal Armor and the Storm Robes. That's like a nice cycle of getting shields, doing damage, getting shields. And then on the synergy end, you want to take things that will cast your spells for you. It's a little harder to do in the spells category, but, like, just go through and look for things that can gain the fire tag and gain the ice tag. That usually means they'll cast a spell. And then in equipment, on page 10, you'll find the wands that will cast things based on what you do. So, like, this wand will cast blank if you do enough ice damage. Like, grab that one. And that's how I build my runs when I'm doing them. It's like, look for those components. And then for the narrow path, like, go to page 10, pick a big boy spell, and be like, how do I make this one the star of the run? And then, like, work backwards from that last spell. Yeah, the raffle happens at the end of the stream. We got 8 keys. 8 keys of Rift Wizard 3 to give away. So if you think this is a game you might enjoy, !raffle in the Twitch chat. We have 8 copies to give away. What was I doing? Yeah, you don't have to stick around. Like, if you have to go to bed, feel free to go to bed. I will send you your keys in either a Twitch DM or a Discord DM. If we're like, if you're in the Shake Discord, I usually find people that way. If you're not in the Discord, I'll just send you a Twitch message. All right, so let's game this one out a little bit. The scary part, dream hags. If a dream hag is able to see us, they could swap places with us, and then we could end up being chained through. So if I start here, we could end up swapping with this one, who swaps 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 with this one, and now I'm between Anamiki and the Black Rider. So that's no good. If we're starting somewhere where a dream hag can't get us, which I do not think exists. No. There are dream hags pretty much evenly distributed. So the other options, we kill them first. 67 health, though. There is no good way for us to start off. I don't think we do this one. Like, duplicating our Vile Dagger would be massive. Like, such a swing. But the build is, we need 1 turn per bear, 1 turn per crop of trees, 1 turn to rot gaze. Like, we can't get that online. If we can find an Odin Eye, we could automate rot gaze a little bit. What about this floor? This is horrible too. A little less horrible. But if we're not doing the duplication shrine, we can reroll. And hope for a letter N. Mithril ore. Little late, my friend. Little late. Maybe we could put on the Quill Staff or the Silken Links. Or the Phaetoxin Pouch would be nice. Oh, I really want to do the Contagion Corpse. But we need more, like, so many letter N's are necessary. But Mithril ore, kind of tempting. But, again, how terrible is this? Idle Souls sucks. That's how I lost my last bear run. It's Doldrum the Clown! Oh god, no. And we all know how much I adore Maggoty. Doldrum, my friend. You are the least scary man, which is nice for me. I think this is the most winnable floor, and we can get yet another nature tome. I'm a library at this point, god damn. This is the floor I want to do, but god, Maggoty is so annoying. But you know what? Nothing here flies, and the bears are gonna do most of the killing, right? If we rely on the bears to do most of the work, I think this is okay. It is awful, but I honestly think it's less awful than the other floor. Doldrum! He summons a bad balloon. The balloon will just try and blow up and put fear on you. It's Pennywise, but Doldrum. Mother of God, so that sucks. Go, bear, go. I hate that I'm moving. No! I'm maggoty. Somehow, the bears are what we lost. I don't know how what charges went that way. God damn it. How am I being moved so much? Is it Insanity Imp? Teleports the target. Oh, it's Phase Bolt. I didn't look at that. Yeah, no, we're in a bad way right now. I hate Insanity Fiends. Problem's already bought it. Nothing wrong with that. Items to prevent forced movement would be a nice addition. Spiked boots, you can call it. Yeah, if you fill the map, there's nowhere to go. Just trying to plant as many trees as I can, as quickly as I can. Any general must-build items other than Fey Plate? I really like Boreal Armor along with Fey Plates. Crisis Charm and Rift Breaker are both like great, oh no, I'm about to lose the run builds. Yes. You guys aren't immune to poison. It's time now. Don't move! Don't move! No! Whatever, he'll kill it. Yeah, any staff that suits your builds that is cheap, get that early. I'll take my award for clutchest clutching now. All right, be honest. Who thought we were gonna lose on this floor? Let me see it in chat. Don't lie. You'll need something for the damage engine eventually, but there's a good mix of spell and equipment engines. Yes. I mentioned it earlier, but for me, I like to break equipment down into damage, defense, synergy, or scaling defense synergy. Like focus kind of broad spectrum for finding stuff that will scale your damage up, and like try to start broad and go narrow. So like if you're doing 3 different spells and they all share sorcery, do sorcery first and then like pick fire after that if you have fireball, or if you're trying to like make everything end at the same point, like however much overlap you can get, the better. So like broad, narrow, and then defense, look for something that's going to make you shields and heal you. And synergy, look for spells or equipment that will cast your spells for you or re-deal damage for you. So like all the things with links in their name, a lot of the robes, all the wands that will cast a spell based on the damage you do, like use that trifecta and try to spread it out. Like synergy is usually a little bit later on. Think of that as your late game goal. But scaling and defense are like as soon as possible. Like by floor 2 or 3, you should get a cheap wand or a cheap piece of equipment that's going to give you shields. I'm a simple guy, so I just assume you're going to catch the dub. I thought you were turbo cooked. I don't understand the game enough to predict that. I mean, if you want to learn the game a little bit, tagged, pinned at the top of chat. When we wake up 10 minutes, that one's gonna be so hard for me, man. Been having the most success with lightning and nature, chain lightning, but the later floors seem unsurmountable. I just did a run. Like, the first run I did today was fireball, chain lightning, and the order of my operations was I bought my fireball as my first spell, sorcery wand on floor 2, the fire wand on floor 3, chain lightning on floor 3, chain fireball, shaped blast, in that order, and then like we were cooking already, and then after that just like whatever other scaling stuff I took. But like that opening was strong enough that we had no problems for most of the game. The duplication shrine is back to tempt me once more. Anamiki constantly following me. Christ, I wish I had shields. Is there no way to get shields? Luminous threads have avoided me this whole run. Oh, that's right, the Earthen Passage upgrade. I wanted like shields on start though. That way I could start next to Anamiki. Either way, like if we're gonna use it, arriving shielded would be awesome. If we could hunker down over here. This ain't the worst. What do you want in the duplicate? Have a good night, gentlemen. Take the shrine and run immediately? I don't want to take the shrine because where am I gonna run? We could teleport to... This is the full breadth of our teleport. Up top looks okay. But you said spawn on the shrine. They could only... any attached wall. Like, my thinking... Fireball. My thinking is, if I start here... If I start here, I can teleport here, I'll have 3 shields. 1 shield's lost... 2 shields lost. But that's it. That's all the stuff that can reach us. His fireball will then be on cooldown. I could summon a bear here. Or here, wherever. And then teleport again. Get 3 more shields. Rot gaze, and then start summoning more bears.
Hello there.
What's going on, B2I? Bloodhounds, ghosts. 8 turns, so turn 1, turn 2, rot gaze. We'll be taking this out before it becomes a problem. Bear. Where's my bear? Did my bear die? That makes me very nervous. Do. do ba ba da ba ba da. Earthen passage. Actually, no earthen passage. Just rock gaze again. Oh, yeah. Alright, we have 5 spell points. Obviously, we want a few more spell points. Get out of here! All right, gentlemen. Get rid of the big guy. Fixing a death cleave bug right now, making it work so you can cleave to spawn on death stuff, and so that killing chimeras and other stuff will count as a kill. Ah, very good. And hopefully you don't get hit by your own spells that may be going off in the vicinity. No one's found the word of the day yet. The word hints where it is delicious. The second hint was you could have this on a variety of things. I've had it on chicken, steak, salmon. If someone redeems another word hints, it'll become even clearer. Alright. Often, if you're in a restaurant, you'll get it as part of a Japanese meal set. Like it'll be a...
You all remember what to do
there
whenever
you
anyone
go.
says a secret word, right?
That's right! Scream real loud! Chicken teriyaki, steak teriyaki, salmon teriyaki. I've had all of those. Come on, bears. Don't get stuck in the trees. Move forward. Bear, you took a step backwards. That's the opposite of what I told you to do. When do I get word spells? Word spells are actually equipment. If you press the letter E on your keyboard and then click on word, I don't see them because I'm doing Failtomancer, but you'll see them in your equipment. Yeah. What is this? Opportunity. No. What the hell is this? How come this didn't happen earlier in the fight? Ice turtles, those sons of bitches. I hate that I have to buy Earthquake, but like, I think that's the only way, right? I think Earthquake's the only way I could think of. Is there some other way? Earthquake will do it. Torrents! Torrents will do it. Didn't want to buy another spell, but that's fine. Well, you know what? Let's do all of our crafting first. I think Earthquake is better. Yeah? See, with Torrents, I'm thinking at the very least, we can make them wet and do poison stuff. I do like the upgrades better on Earthquake. I'm just thinking, like, themed. We're all about poison and bears and trees because bears live in the forest. Only charms. Alright, in that case, we're definitely duplicating. Like right now, we do 17 poison damage per turn. I forgot we also did that. Yeah, we're doing 17 poison damage per turn. And our rot gaze is doing 16. If we duplicate this, now our poison's doing 29 damage per turn. Our sting is at 24. Rot gaze is doing 28. Druid core, exactly. Ooh, double letter N. Please let that be a good floor. I didn't even look. Ah! Evolution. Lord of Rot or Rot Feast would be excellent. Oh wow, and the floor. The floor is like benign. Tide of Sin sucks. Black Rider's like bad, but 4 turns of poison and necrosis and line of sight. Boy, I hate you. It's like he sucks, but like the floor is winnable. So wait. There's 2 of them on this floor, which is sucky. There are 4 of them here. Teleport to a random tile anywhere, 50 range. What's more natural than self-flagellation? That should be a nature tagged item. I once built a torrent into a hex build because soaked is a status. Yeah. Carcinodation's also fun. I agree. So it's really just Black Rider and Blood Magus there. Timekeeper will make life miserable. Thing is, I could start where you can't see me. Like, we could just set up over here and try to take this out fast. You have to get all the way to that tile to see. Now just one step forward, because I can't be here, unfortunately. Giant fireball sucks. Careful. Jesus. Stop it. Fine, fair. Come on, bear. I'm trying to make sure they can never see me. Come on, bears. Da bears. Resistant to poison, unfortunately. Come on, get him. Might as well just make more bears that will reincarnate on death over here. Heal! Time to run away. Damn it. It's too efficient at growing. Whatever, the bears have it. Like, we were only taking a little bit of damage, so I wasn't too worried. But it's just like, if I could just stand right here. The tree's like, nah, this is really nice soil, bro. One letter D to take us home, please. This would be so great to have off the ground. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We want the letter D. But if one of these levels is not horrific, i.e., definitely not this one, we'll do the not horrific level. But if they're all horrific, let's re-roll and see if we can get lucky. D! D. That feel when you plant your flesh roots and the soil just hits different. There's only that one letter D. I mean, this is manageably horrible. If I pick this up, for every 100 damage dealt, cast Shadow Hex on a random enemy. Rot Gaze is doing 28 dark damage. And they'll be poisoned. The number of Shadow Hexes cast is looking really nice. That said, I will get frozen immediately. Rot Gaze is better than Shadow Hex. Oh, I mean, we already got Rot Gaze. We just want that bonus. The bonus of having the spell cast and do a bunch of stuff. I wish we could look at it, but it's not a spell we have access to. I remember it does dark damage every turn, right? Fair. Fair. Damn you. Bear. Gotta move again. Gotta move. I'm feared. That's gonna be bad. That's most unfortunate. Come on, come on. Mother of God. Damn it. I don't think Rotgaze can save me right now. Like, this is probably still our best location. I'm healing. Hang in their shields. Damn it. That was just too much to take on. Can you get some cover with Earth and Prison? Maybe. A good run, but unfortunate. The problem in this particular setup here is I like this build. I don't know if this is how we want to do Failtomancer. Because the problem is the bears are very strong, but on the later floors, we don't have the time. Like, if we had time striders... Yeah, it's the equipment limitations. Like, not be able to get shields or time striders. Like, we didn't find Luminous Thread. Luminous Thread would have been a huge swing. I think this with Luminous Thread is totally doable. Like, this was really, really good, but... one bear at a time, and we can't give them shields. Like, that's slow. And by the time we get a couple of bears up, we're being hit with 1 billion laser beams. And 3 shields we can grab are nice, but is it enough? Ugh. It's a really good run, though. A lot of clutch moments of trying to keep our frail little wizard alive. But really fun. A good-ass run. Still think this was the appropriate floor, comparatively. 280 HP is frail. I mean, if you can't get that health back efficiently, or if you can't, gain shields, 280 goes really fast. I mean, you saw the damage numbers a lot of these people put out.